I know this probably isn't the best video since it's nighttime, but I'm ready to get this thing installed. So we got our whole dash taken apart, and I got my Dasaita box here. And let me open this back up. Alright, in my rush, I flung everything everywhere like a moron. But to clarify, all we're gonna need is this little guy. So you can see this one says GPS. This one doesn't say anything. That's the Wi-Fi antenna. All you do is stick that on there, screw it on. You can tighten it up and have it point any direction you want. I usually have mine pointing sideways. So I need this guy because it has my camera. And that's going to be cam bin. It's going to go in this first slot here, I believe. No, last slot. Alright, it's pretty stiff to get in there. Alright. Got multiple cords here. We're definitely gonna need this guy. This black piece goes in here, like so. And the first time you install this, it's pretty stiff. Alright, I think we got her in there. And there's more USB cables. I'm just gonna install just this one. I'll do a deeper dive later on. Right now, I'm just kind of making sure things are working. All right. I'm doing this one-handed, so it's not easy. Got your face here. It's pretty simple though. All we're doing, this guy is going into my camera, which is this black piece here. I have the brand motion camera, which was pretty expensive, but it worked fine. This video is probably gonna make you barf. It's also worth noting I've had about 66 ounces of Fall City before attempting this install. That's 322 ounces in case you're keeping score at home. Nope. Alright, so that's all we really need, really. So, take this USB cord, this guy here, shove it through our glove box hole. Stick it back in here. You should see it come out here. Probably easier if you take the glove box out. It's also easier if you have two hands. But we'll get it working. Like I said, I'm just trying to make sure I get this stuff to a working state. Alright, so now we have, only thing left will be our GPS. So as a reminder, the Dasaita comes with its own GPS. I have this adapter to use the GPS from my Jeep, because I had the 430N system. This big guy here, there'll also be an adapter for that with the Dasaita, but I already have mine installed for my Metra one, so. Alright, and that's really all there is. I am not going to hook up a microphone because it has a built-in microphone here. And in my experience, it works pretty good. With the 10-inch version, so I will put a link to a video of how to install your own system, but for now, really, that's all you need. Your own microphone system. Alright, like I said, I'm just gonna slap a couple screws in here just to keep it sort of steady. Just drop my camera. That's great. Alright, so we're gonna put this screw in here. Alright. Alright, so in theory we got everything hooked up we need. Turn this guy off and see what happens. Alright. I'm not used to that smaller screen. I'm used to the 10.2-inch screen, so this is a little weird looking for me. But it's a super simple install. But 10.2 inches can be a pain in the ass. But so yeah, this is Dasaita with, that's cool looking. This is a Dasaita with, yeah, sorry for the angle, but for some reason my LG V20 doesn't seem to capture things unless they're at a weird angle like this. Alright, so just to clarify, we got ourselves system and about machine, Android 8.0, right? Alright, so let's go back to home. Oh, there's a little app switcher button, so it used to disappear on the old guy, so I'm kind of glad that's there. Alright, oh, let me turn the lights on. Alright, so on the side piece here we have power, volume. That works. Let me check my volume on that works. home, back, and navigation. Alright, that's good. So let's go to settings. Alright, first thing I'll do, new SD card detected. I don't care about that. Let's check out storage. There's a yeah, so they have an 8 gig card installed. I'm going to replace that with my 64 gig or 128 gig. Yeah, I'm going to take that out though, put mine in. Oh, it says iGo navigation sitting there too. I don't want that either. That's what those maps are for, it's for iGo. Alright, so let's just see. Alright, so that's neat. Let's go to settings. I'll do Wi-Fi, and I want to connect it to my, guest network, old Stranger Danger. Alright, so we're on old Stranger Danger. Let's go ahead. Let's go right into, let's see what the calculator looks like. It's normal. Alright, so let's go ahead and just jump right into the Play Store. That's why I think it may be legitimately Android 8.0. I don't know if you noticed there, but the Google Play and all that were circular. Alright, so there's Google Play. Good. How about I can change those elements? So let me go. So that's what I was talking about. See where it's circular for Google Maps and all that stuff. Ignore the gray or the gold circle squares thing. Alright, so let's go to settings. And do I see element? Connected devices, apps, notifications, display. Go to brightness level. Alright, that's fine. Night display. I'm gonna turn that guy down some. There we go. And then we go back. Back again. Wish I could change element. Car. Element. There we go. There we go. Now that matches the Jeep guy, right? It's not going to pick it up on this camera here, I guess. You're just going to have to trust me. That's the same. You can see the blur there. It looks kind of like that blur there, right? They're kind of similar. Trust me, that's the closest color you're going to get. I'll try to get that in daylight. Maybe that'll help it some. So there's a bit of a lip here. I'll have to show that in daylight. There we go. So you can see this lip. I don't have the whole hood on, so we'll see what it looks like without that, but alright, I'll do a better show of this than daylight. I can't really record anything right now. Alright, so I got impatient and I installed this. I've been running it for a couple days, just all torn apart like this. I did that in the dark. Alright, so block the sun there a little bit. Alright, so I just took it apart and put it in there just to make sure it worked. Now I'm going to show you how to, I'll just kind of start from scratch here, or start from the dash apart. So far, I'll do a full review. That'll be a separate video from this one, but so far, I'm pretty impressed with this head unit. I'm still going to probably want a larger size. But for the most part, this one's pretty great. At least, certainly the octa-core processor makes a difference, and the 4 gigs of RAM definitely makes a difference. And Android Oreo has some nice stuff too. Alright, so like I said, I'm just going to take everything apart real quick. So you can basically see what's going on here, right? So I'll take this guy out. There should be enough videos on how to take Jeep apart that you don't need me to show that. Alright, so this guy here is going to my camera. This is some extra RCA's in case you have something set up there. Like I said, at some point I'm going to hook up another camera, front camera, but for now it's not done. So brown guy goes into, I believe, this one, or is it this one? Yeah. All right, this is your radio connector. Goes to this guy here. I just have it taped on. So this is it just plugs into here, right? So there's I showed that in the unboxing video. This is a little adapter I use to keep my Jeep GPS instead of running the Dasaita GPS. Dasaita GPS will work just fine, but I don't want to have extra. I want to have as little wires back here as possible, of course, right? Alright, so get all that hooked up. Now, last guy is this little purple guy, which is your USB cord. And that should go B. So it'll be the second over. Alright. Just give me an idea what the cords look like. Wi-Fi's already attached. Wi-Fi, regular cord, full power, whatever. That's your plug and play. Purple is USB. Brown is my backup camera. Gold here is GPS, and the big guy is your AM/FM radio. Oh, also, so I have this microphone right here. I'll make a separate video about how to run it. Well, I tried for a couple days. I was using it with no microphone, or just the internal microphone, and it works pretty good. It worked great for OK Google and whatnot, but one of my phone calls, my wife said she had a hard time hearing me, so I'm going to plug it in here. So you can see it plugged in there. I'll make a separate video that shows you. Basically, I just ran it across here and up the A-pillar. I don't want to take it out because it's the same microphone I've used for other ones. I know it works. I just don't want to mess with it, really. If you wanted to keep your USB in the console, you would use this guy here. So, well, this is an adapter I ran to the other one. If you have questions about that, you can leave a comment and I'll go into a little more detail. Right now, I'm just trying to put all this stuff in here. Basically, you got 4 screws, right, to go in there. Should just be this little guys, which will be a 7mm. I guess you want to make sure it's working before you start screwing everything in there. Alright, so we're just going to make sure the camera still works. It does. Let's make sure AM/FM meter. Alright, so.
Sunday, March 11th from the Forum in LA. Keep listening to Windrow Once in a Lifetime Trip to Hour 28.
Alright, so everything seems to be working fine. I'm going to go ahead and screw this guy in. 4 screws here. I would say this is one of the best head units I've used so far. The only question is how much this lip is going to stick out once I get the actual case on, or the actual dash kit on, right? So I don't know how much that lip is going to stick out. And then for me, the bigger question is, can I deal with the smaller screens? I'm used to the 10-inch screens of my previous Dasaita and my previous Silicane. I am pleasantly surprised that I don't like this little sidebar so much. Again, I'll go over this in the overview video, which I'll make separate. But my complaints for Dasaita were always that it did not recognize a micro USB card or micro SD card after sleeping. Now it does, and also it would lose this square button there, the app switcher button. It would go away. I've been using this, like I said, for probably a week now, and it has not had those problems. I've downloaded close to 20-30 gig on there probably, and on the micro SD card it works fine. It comes back from sleep just fine. OK Google works, Google Maps works. I guess I can test that microphone out now. So here's my microphone here. I'll say OK Google. Yep, there you go, you can see it's working. Where's Waffle House? Okay, Google, where's Waffle House?
I found a few Waffle House locations near you.
Alright. Like I said, I'll go over that in the actual system overview video that I'll make. So that should be an unboxing video, installation video. You can see all this cool stuff that you're watching right now. And then I'll do an overview video. Alright, so it's worth noting that I've had different radios in here, so I took this little bracket piece out. They'll probably still work with that bracket in there, but I don't have mine, so I can't tell you. It's just 2 screws to get it out though, so it shouldn't be a problem. If you've never taken your Jeep dash off, it's pretty simple. The only caveat is getting around this windshield wiper butt without spraying windshield fluid all over it, wiper fluid all over it. Alright, so there we go there. Alright. So you can see this is my actual Jeep dash. Fits. So there's an indentation, but other than that, it fits perfect in there. It's a little bit darker, I guess, than the. I guess it's better that way. It's a little bit darker. Obviously, it's just dark black, like piano black, instead of that dull black. You got a screw right back here. So basically, you have the 4. We'll have a screw up here, one here below the behind the. What's my brain not working? Good Lord, what's wrong with me? This guy here, windshield or window levers. your standard installation, you don't need to worry about taking the air conditioner guys out. I took mine out for when you use the 10-inch units. You got to take them out to put them in theirs, but for a standard install, you wouldn't have that problem. So all you would be doing now is just getting this guy back in there, push the little red guy to lock it, make sure it works, and then boom, you're back in business. And then you should just have 2 screws down here. Alright, and then there should be, well, I apparently lost a screw, so don't be like me and lose a screw. So you got this guy here, and then there should be one more right here. It's also this, look, you can see if you open the door, it recognizes that. There you go, that's the, so this guy, obviously, you put that wouldn't come out in your regular install. If you have just a stock 430N or whatnot, you'll have that screw to move. Like I said, I've been running aftermarket, so I haven't had that deal with that screw. And you just gotta put these guys, what's that? These guys just slide in and out pretty easily. Mine were only out because, like I said, I have the 10-inch units. And you gotta put this guy back on there. Put that in those little clips down there. Oh yeah, I took these little white plastic pieces out. You'll have those in yours. I took those out just because I was messing with these radios. Alright. Alright, so like I said, you probably won't have these taken out unless you're moving from a previous Android head unit. Yours should already be in there, but here's an idea of how the Jeep looks with everything installed. So alright, so that is your install video. Any questions, leave them in the comments. And like I said, I'll have an overview shortly.